Alright, this is it with the engine out. It's took me a little longer, just basically because it was an automatic. A few more pipes and coolers and things to take off, and the shifting cable was pretty awkward to work out. As you can see, I've noticed some differences. Front pipe's got 3 bolts. The 978 model hasn't, but other than that the engine bay looks quite much the same. A few more modern things added on. The drive shafts actually look the same. I'm going to try those and see if they are interchangeable for you. So that's the 1981 engine bay. This is the 1978 engine bay. So the front pipe is different there. Drive shafts do look the same. I've just put the radiator back in temporary. Master cylinders obviously the same. The reservoir, different reservoir. That's the clutch master cylinder there. Firewall basically looks the same. Mine does have the AC option, which you can see the holes in the firewall there. Come through to the compressor there at the front. I just unbolted the compressor from the engine, didn't touch the line, so I don't need to evacuate the system or recharge the aircon. That should be okay, just a bolt on, bolt off. Left the condenser there intact. One thing I've noticed different on these engines is this one. There's an oil cooler there, look. So I'm not sure how that's gonna play out yet. Yeah, this is the 1602cc oil burning unit with the 3-speed semi-automatic gearbox. Gearbox all came out in one. I had to actually disconnect the cable from the gear lever selector because I couldn't work out how it comes out of there. I don't know if you can see that, but it's right inside there. There's some sort of pin or something you're supposed to remove, but yeah, it's quite way in there and it's a bit difficult to get to. There's a cover that goes on here that you remove. So I found it easy to disconnect it from the gear selector lever itself. This is the torque converter on this. This is the flexi plate, and I'm assuming it's just these bolts here, the ones which are proud. They're left to remove. And the torque converter will come off. You can just see the ring gear inside there. Rear mount. So it does have a missing bolt there, so which leads me to believe this has been out before. Water pump. Same carburetor as the other one. Yeah. So hopefully it's going to be interchangeable. Yeah, not sure. I'm definitely going to have to use this manifold anyway, because it's got 3 studs. Otherwise I'd have to use the earlier type manifold. So that's the gearbox, very heavy. Just put a strap around it like that. So nothing fancy. Put the eye bolt, the engine lift bolt bracket here. Put that one from the other one just to take it off. This is the timing cover. I put a belt on this not so long ago, a couple of months ago. Yeah, so there should be good, the belt, but obviously put a new belt on anyway. So they've got the oil cooler to sort out. I didn't disconnect the oil cooler, just literally dip it tighter up there to the engine. So now I'm going to separate the box. This is what I had issues with. There's an O-ring inside here. Having replaced it twice, could I get it to seal? No way. So it does look very, very messy, but it finally did stop leaking. It was dripping down here and down here, and quite a considerable lot of oil comes out of there. Local cover gasket, replaced it with a brand new one, leaking, so I had to put all this sealer on there. There is a little tiny hose here, I don't know if you can see that little angle hose there. That is a pain in the butt. I've got a new one on there, but yeah, that can leak and then run. This Water pipe here is very corroded. All I did was push the hoses a bit further on and clamp them there. The other one, well, it's going to come with the engine, so. Other than that, I'm going to separate this now from this and see if it's going to marry up with this one here. As you can see, although this is an older engine, it's remarkably in better condition. There's not as much corrosion on here. Gearbox is notably very smaller, so hopefully this will bolt up and marry up. That's the manifold I'm going to have to change. Different vacuum system. Looks remarkably clean actually. Alright, so I'm going to unbolt the gearbox and see how I go.